So today I'm going to be talking about Melodie, a brawler that I used to find really annoying back then if you watched this video, but I found a new appreciation for recently. I'm also in the process of making a video that's taking like 3 weeks to make, so I figured that I should get something out beforehand. Anyways, going over my loadout for my gadget, I'll be using Interlude. My first and only gear is going to be Shield. And finally my star power is Fast Beats. And with that being said, let's see exactly what makes Melodie such a powerful assassin brawler. Now I think it goes without saying that despite being an assassin brawler, Melodie doesn't exactly have the highest damage output, at least when it comes to her long range attack. If I was to compare it to another brawler, it would definitely have to be Fang, because most of the time you're going to use your long range attack just to charge up your super. Now of course you can do chip damage as well as I did before, but it won't be as effective as your other attack. And speaking of her other attack, this is definitely where Melodie shines because it is just extremely good. However, it's also one of those things where if you don't have the right loadout, it won't be as effective as it should. For example, I chose her gadget Interlude because it gives her like a 10% shield for every note that she has, so 30% in total, which can be really useful when you're getting up close to other brawlers. But just having a shield in general is good because, well, every single brawler seems to have one nowadays, so why not? But in all honesty, the most important piece of this loadout would have to be her star power Fast Beats, which gives her a 6% speed increase for every note that she has. Now that may not seem like a lot, but if you ever wind up using Melodie for the first time, you'll probably notice that she's not exactly a fast brawler. So this is definitely an improvement to her normal speed, excluding her super of course. Now I won't talk much about her super because I think it's rather self-explanatory and I'm sure many of us knows what it does, but I will say this, it is a really good super. It kind of reminds me of Daryl's own super where instead of just one attempt it gives you 2, or in this case 3. And it's not just a simple short dash either like Stu's, you can get some good distance from it as well. I don't really use it all that much here because it is a relatively small map, but I do think it's better to have it than to not. I haven't really talked much about Melodie in other modes, but in my opinion, I think Melodie was made for Heist because she basically has everything you need to win, except good teammates. Anyways, yeah. Even just by herself, she could do tons of damage. Now, I'm not saying that she's completely unstoppable because there are certain maps and brawlers that she doesn't really do too well against, but as long as you and your team have good coordination, there shouldn't be much to worry about. So in my opinion, I think Melodie is a fantastic assassin brawler to use. I do wish I could have unlocked her hypercharge just to showcase it after the recent nerf that she got, but I am saving up my gold to upgrade other brawlers, and to be fair, she's still powerful even without it. And I guess you could say that for most brawlers as well. But anyways, have a good day.